y'all, come on in, come on in. Come on in to the channel. Just had some questions and thought I would join in. So I'm going to wait and be patient, let you come on in. Maybe we can talk about it. Come on in. Welcome to the channel. It's Mamie's channel, y'all. Come on in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Come on in. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the channel. Come on in. I have some questions I want to share, and I want to give it a little bit of time here to allow others to join, and maybe we can talk about it. Hey, Johnson, I see you. You talking about my feet stank. You better hush. I've never had stinky feet. I see you. You just want to talk, so okay. Do your feet stink? Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to the channel. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Come on in. Come on in. It's Mamie here, and I have a question for you. I wanted to put a question out here, and that's going to be do marriages last 20 and 30 years anymore? So I'm just asking your opinion and talking about it, seeing what you think. So I just thought we would get on here and talk about it. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Mamie's channel. My name is Mamie, and we're going to talk about what's going on and what you think. Does people look for marriages to last for 20 and 30 years anymore? Just a question, just trying to see, what you think when young people now are going into marriages. What are they thinking? Are they expecting it to last for 20 and 30 or 40 and 50 and 60 years? Or is it today, we gonna do what we do for as long as we do it, then we're gonna let it go? Are we getting counseling? I'm just asking, just trying to get some conversation going. What do you think? And asking you for some feedback. How is it? Do you think marriages are lasting like they used to be. You go into them and you try and stay into your marriage for uh, as long as you can. You actually try to say life. That used to be how you looked at it, but today I'm just wondering some opinions, some people that can share. What do you think? How do we look at marriage now? Do people think it's a forever thing? To death do us part, as the vows may say. Just trying to get a little feedback. What do you think? How do we see marriage? Are they lasting long? Are we willing to do what it takes to make them last? I'm just asking some questions. What do you think? Talk to me. What do you guys, how's everybody doing out there? Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time joining in, I want to say welcome. My name is Mamie. This is Mamie's channel, and Mamie Channel talks about it all. Yeah, I am a travel agent, and I talk about travel. I talk about life. I talk about cooking. I share motivation and inspiration to others. I want to tell you that I have been married for me and my husband been together for 37 years. So I just wanted to ask a question to my viewers out here. What do you guys think about the marriage, the union of marriage? What is your view? What is your opinion? Is it looked upon today as it used to be looked upon, when you marry and how you're supposed to be forever? Or, he better not do this, or she better not do that, or I'm gone. What's going on? What do you think? How does people take it today? I'm just looking to see if anybody gonna speak up, or we're gonna watch me talk. I just said, come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Mamie. Let's talk about it. Share some of your opinions with me. I'm just going to ask to get us started. Who do we have out here? Can we have anybody put some information in here? It looks like we have 35 people in here right now. And I'm just wondering, where are you joining me from? All right, Frank, that's what I'm talking about. Put it out there. Frank said, you still looking for a side dude? I'm available. All right, Frank. Wait a minute. Do you got a wife? Look. So you gotta check things out. I'm just asking. Okay, I see somebody in Winston, from Pennsylvania. Thank you, Winston. Say he sure does. He got a wife. Mm-hmm. I'm just asking, coming to you this evening for some conversation. Let's talk about it. All right. I mean, sometime we get on here, may want to look for relationships. Hey, you never know. You might meet your Mrs. Right on this live. You never know. But if you're not looking for your Mrs. Right, or if you are, you can still talk about it. We can talk about it. Share some of your opinions with me. What's on my mind? What's on your mind? That's what's on my mind. My question is, what do people now think about the union of marriage? Are we taking the union of marriage? Are we wanting that to, I'll just tell us something about my marriage. When I went into my marriage, I guess I don't think I really thought, I probably shouldn't say that, but I wasn't thinking as deep as forever, or, it says in that union, till death do us part. Have you ever considered that? I don't think I did. I didn't think till death do us part. I just thought we married and I love you, and you know what I mean? But to death do us part, that's a big statement. And that's what we're talking about today. That's what we on here talking about. If you're not interested, that's okay. But I mean, you have an opinion. You can share. Share. You want what you want to talk about? Does it matter? I think it matters. I think people are looking for someone, want someone to be with them for the long run. I really do. I mean, nobody, we don't know what tomorrow holds for us, but let's see what we got here. What the, okay. I see Winston says, when I thought about marriage, I thought it was going to be forever. And if you try to leave, I get some kind of compensation. But the way it is, very harmful to men in general. Okay. I can understand, I think, your opinion. But it can go both ways. That can go both ways. It can be hard for men and women. And the way society and the way the world is today, not all the time is the man the breadwinner. He's not always the one that holds the purse. Nowadays, a lot of women are holding the purse. And they may be the ones that, may be more financial or, you know, bringing in the bacon. Old school, and I am old school, y'all. I am old school. But that doesn't mean I don't do what I need to do. In our marriage, it's we put it together, we make it happen. We make it work. It is not just one person. We both work. That's just the way it is for us. Both of us work, both of us bring to the table. But it's not a 50-50 thing. Like I said, we've been together a long time. So it's not a 50-50 thing, but it is together we can make it. Okay. So you say you understand that it's a contract that says till death do us part, but it's a lie. People just leave and break contracts and destroy lives, sometimes for no reason. I agree. It does happen. And sometimes things happen and they feel like they can't take it. I guess that's why they created divorce. I don't know. I mean, I think that's how some people are feeling. I don't have to put up. If you don't abide by my rules or what I want, then I am going to leave. I don't have to put up. We can divorce. You can go your way, I can go my way. I can agree with that. It is, I agree with that to a part. Some, unfortunately, I think before making the decision to marry, you might want to seek um, some type of counseling, trying to get a better understanding of one another. I don't think, you know, I think it takes time. You have to learn your mate. Your mate has to learn you, and it's work. A marriage is work, a lot of work. And you have to learn when to speak and when not to. And respect is the most important thing when it comes to marriage, I think. Um, so, not just my opinion, that's why I say let's talk about it. So, we could you could teach me something, I can teach you something. We can all share in here and learn from each other as to what we think, or, how do you? That's why I'm asking the question. What do you think? Everybody single? Everybody joining in single? Nobody's married? Nobody want to talk about marriage or what you might expect in marriage? Or do you just not care? Is that the type of world we in now, that people don't care about marriage anymore? Everybody doing their own, gonna make it themselves, don't need a partner in this. I'm just asking. In my view, I think um, that most people want a partner, somebody to um, be with, to share, to, experience life with, to travel with, to, spend time with. I think most people want that. What do you guys think? Is it a different type of world now? Does everybody want to be by themselves and, no commitment? I'm just wondering. I just came on here to talk to you guys and get some opinions and see what you think. I am here to talk, and I'm just saying, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What is your opinion? Where are we at in this world? You know, how do people feel? Okay. So you agree on going to a couple of therapists. It's not a requirement, and people are viewing relationships like a trading game, a trading card game. I think most people want partners. A lot of stuff is changing. I agree. I agree. A lot of things are changing, and people are not, a lot of people not patient enough to listen. Quick, hurry. I'll need an answer quick, hurry, and fast. And if it doesn't happen quick, hurry, and fast, and you don't agree with me, I'm out of here. That ain't how it works. It that ain't how it works. You got to be patient. You got to listen. You know, you got to let everybody have a feeling. Everybody has an opinion. We have to share it. We have to talk about it. You can't just be your way and no way or nothing. You're gonna keep going through it. You're gonna keep going through the relationships. You can stand still and fight for that relationship, or you can pick up and move on and get another person. But when doing that, you're gonna start all over with someone new, finding someone else, and you just go keep starting over. And until you realize that, the cycle continues. So, like I said, we're on here today. My name is Mamie. It's Mamie's Channel. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. But normally we don't talk about marriage, but I just thought I would get on here and talk about that tonight. We've never had this conversation before. This is a little new. And just wanted to get some opinions. I just had a thought, wondering how people seen, how marriage or how it should last, or, what is your view on it? Do you have an opinion? Do you have expectations? What are some of the things that you require for your mate to have or to do? Just wondering. I'm wondering. Do you have requirements or standards? Do you have a contract? And I'm just wondering too, with those that are already established, may have your properties, your homes, or, your finances in order, and you out here looking for someone, do you do prenups? Is that something you believe in? Do you believe in a prenuptial agreement? You come in with what you go out with what you came in with. Sometimes when you get older and you're looking for that second love or third, fourth, fifth, whatever number it may be, you may have to consider those things. Or are we all just going by the seat of our pants? Whatever happens, if it's meant to be, and we'll worry about the end later. Like I said, I'm a little bit older, so I kind of think about things I see things a little different and think about them a little more than maybe some of the younger people. But if you're not asking yourself now, you will ask yourself later these questions. And I just thought about what do you think about it? I'm just asking. Haven't gotten many people to kind of comment in here. But what do you think about marriage? Is it important to you? Do you want to get married? Just a question for you tonight. And what maybe let's see, what is a dead giveaway for you? What is a no way? I'm over it. What is a is it infidelity, cheating? What is a dead stop no? Adultery, lying. There's a whole bunch of things that break up marriages. There's a whole lot of different things that can break up a marriage. But what are you willing to stand and fight for? It's a question. It's a question. And I'll just tell you a little bit more about me. This is my first marriage. I'm on my second marriage. And I've been married now. We've been together for 30 some years, and it is my second marriage. I will tell you, um, with the second marriage, I definitely tried harder. And I learned. I think I learned from my first marriage because I was so young when I got married and had children. And I learned from that first marriage um, to try to just do better. I just, we've been together a long time now, but I'm more patient, I think, in this marriage. Not that no, I'm not Miss Goody Two Shoes. Everything ain't perfect. Everything ain't bad. But I learned how to listen a little better here and learn from, mistakes I might have made in the first one. And like I said, that's been a long time ago. Like I said, I've been with my current husband now for 30 some years, and we making it. It's still work, y'all. It's work. It's work. Marriage is work. Okay. If you're just joining me, I'll just let you know my name is Mamie, and this is Mamie's Channel. And what we're talking about today, which we normally don't talk about, is marriage. What do people expect? Do people even try to make plan or make it for 20 or 30 years? Is that even in the guidelines? I don't have a lot of people out here commenting on that. I guess nobody knows how they feel or want to share how they feel or what their opinion, and maybe nobody wants to get married. Maybe everybody's single and saying, I'm going to stay single. Yes, Michael, I see you must have just joined. My name is Mamie and I am married. Yes, I am. And I'm just asking, the question is today, do people expect their marriages to last 20 and 30 years anymore? I'm just asking a question, trying to get opinions and what you think. Or do we, is it we're going to last as long as we can and then we go on our own ways? I don't know. I'm asking. Get a little sip of water here, y'all. Michael, are you married? I see you. What do you guys think of the sanctuary of marriage? Would I had a better question if I'd have came to you about being single? I'm just getting on here, checking out, seeing what's going on, just asking some questions. There's no judgment here. We're just having a conversation. I just said, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What do you think about the unity of marriage? Does it exist? Do people want to get married anymore? I'm just wondering. Yeah, normally, yeah, like I said, I don't normally talk about marriage. I'm normally talking about traveling or um, cooking, different stuff like that. That's normally what I'm talking about. But today I just thought that I would come to you guys and talk about marriage. And I see there's a few people want to talk about marriage, but not many because I don't know why. I would only assume. Maybe I just did not hit um, the people that's married. I'm just hitting the people that's not married, the single people. It's okay. Shout out to all the single ones. So if you're on here and you're single and you like being single and you're not interested in marriage, you can say that. It's okay. It is okay. I hear you. Come on in, talk to me. Let's talk about it. What is your thought? If you have not taken the time to subscribe, I appreciate if you could do so now. Um, subscribe, like, and share. It's Mamie's channel. Today, we just having a little conversation. I said, come on in and let's talk about it. We are talking about, do people expect their marriages to last 20 and 30 years anymore? Hey, Tawanda. Welcome, 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 welcome in. I think we were laughing and talking about some things on another live about what you say about marriage, Tawanda. What do you think about it? Welcome in. Thank you for joining me. I just had a question. We just had a question out here. I was thinking, I tell you, my husband's not home, and I was just sitting here and I was thinking to myself, why don't I get on here and talk to some people? Y'all talk to me. He ain't here to talk to me, so y'all talk to me. But why did I ask you? Because I've asked everybody else and nobody's saying. I see you just joined, but thank you for joining. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just asking. There's no judgment. No judgment whatsoever. It was just a question out here. What do people, I'm just wondering. I mean, I'm a little bit seasoned. I say I'm a little seasoned. So I'm just wondering, what is the thought of marriage now? Not that, everybody got an opinion. Everybody got a, opinion. We don't have to have the same opinion. That's fine. But I'm just wondering, how do people see marriage now? Okay. Yep. I think, Tawanda, I think a lot of people feel that way. Sometimes, as somebody else was mentioning about being hurt and going through that, people don't want to be married again. They've got hurt going into it, or just don't want to deal with it because it's a lot. It's work. If y'all didn't hear me, I said marriage is work. I know it's work, and it ain't easy. It ain't easy. You have to, sometimes you got to lay your own opinion down or aside, and it's work. Even if you're not married, it's not easy being in relationships, period. It's work. Unless, they can be in their house and you be in yours, and then, you can't run my house, then you gotta run your own. But it's it's work. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I understand that, Tawanda. Sometimes you can be in hard. Tawanda said it was abusive, mentally stressful, was hurt, fighting a lot. Yeah, I understand that definitely. And in circumstances such as that, you have to get your own peace. You cannot allow someone to take that from you, your dignity, your right, you know. And I'm so glad, Tawanda, I'm so glad you got out of that. I'm glad. I'm so happy for you. We all need that. I don't mean to bring sensitive matters up. We were just supposed to be talking about, do people expect marriages to last 20 and 30 years? And I know it brings up a lot of other things, memories or experiences that we had, just like someone else was saying. But it can be hurtful, um, and it can be rewarding. It's a whole bunch that comes with that. Oh wow, that's pretty deep. Yeah. You know what, Tawana? I hear what you're saying. I'm clearly gonna say hurt people hurt people. Do you hear me? Sounds like he needs some healing himself. Hurt people hurt people. Um, I say that because I came, I say, ooh, that can go deep. I came from an abusive family. I came from a lot of trauma. Love my mom and dad all day long. But I was raised with a whole bunch of physical abuse, mental abuse. I seen it. And that helped me to decide what I wanted to deal with and what I wasn't willing to deal with. And I still mean that. I applaud you for getting out of that relationship, because you're not, there's no benefits to that. I don't even know how to act. Even if I have a friend that's being abused, it's a hard thing to deal with. But I'm so happy for you. Um, but like I said, I was raised with my mom and dad. Yeah, there was a lot of physical abuse, a lot of mental abuse going on. But it helped me to make up my mind when getting married, um, to not tolerate that thing, to make sure in my choice in choosing who was going to be my partner, um, it wouldn't be that, no physical abuse. When I first got with my husband, I'll just tell a little bit. When I first got with my husband, um, we would play. We were, like I said, it was 30 some years ago. We were a lot younger, but we would play wrestle. We would wrestle and play and, with each other. And one time we were wrestling and it got a little rough. Um, and when it got a little rough, it hurted. Something, the way he held me or, whatever, it got a little rough, a little tough, and it hurted too. I got upset. And when I got upset, I learned right then, we can't do this. We cannot do this. We stop that. That has to end right now, because it's gonna lead to somewhere else. I knew it immediately, so we had to stop that horsing around playing like that. That had to stop. We could not do physical, because somebody gonna get hurt, somebody gonna hit too hard, And with that being said, no, it wasn't for me. So I learned that real quick, and we stopped that physical. That was a big no-no. It was not good, because, you know, someone got hurt and it's gonna make it worse. And like I said, I came from, yeah, the abuse that I came from was, that I was raised in the house was, it was severe. I'll just go on and share. There was shootings. There was, yeah, physical abuse, mental abuse, almost life threatening, definitely life threatening. A lot of physical. And it's just something that, um I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I hate to see that going on. And like I said, I would believe hurt people will hurt people. It's something that's learned um, behavior, and it takes some healing. And as someone else said earlier about getting a therapist to get help, um, I like to see that. I mean, to try and get help. Sometimes we are ashamed to get help, but we need help. When you're dealing with that and that's what you're seeing, or that's how you're treated, you're mistreated. And we kind of think sometimes we can think that that behavior is okay. And that behavior is not okay. It is not good to hit and physically attack anyone. You know, we need to help one another and be kind. I mean, one of my things I like to say, not just about my husband, but anybody. If my mom and my dad did not whoop me or spank me enough, please know you as an adult ain't gonna chastise and spank me. Cause see, my mind goes to a different place on that. You may think you getting away with it, but see, you don't know what people we ain't right. People ain't people ain't right today. You don't know where their mind at. You don't want to have to be turning around looking behind you or see what's coming every time you turn around because see, I'm not going to play that physical game. I'm not a big tall person and I may not can whoop everybody, but you know what? There's tools out here to help me. So I don't want to go there with anybody. I want to respect you, let you have your opinion, and and get on out the way because you don't got to see it my way. You can have your own opinion. I'm not going to be mad at you because of what you think. You don't have to see it my way. You have a right. God created you with your own mind. You can have your thought. I don't need to control that. You know, if someone's on here, and I'm going to say it, if somebody's on here and you're in an abusive relationship, get help. Get help. Lori, Tawana, you took me down. Well, you didn't do it. It was just the conversation that we were having about abuse. And, like I said, we all got a history. We all got a past. We all have stuff to share, but that did just open me up to some of my history and some of my past. Like I said, I'm not on here to proclaim to be perfect. I'm a human. I make mistakes. I do good, do bad. But the question was just wondering, what do people think now about marriage? Is it important? Is it important anymore? Um, as it used to be, it used to be you finish school, you get married, you have children, you get that white picket fence in a house and you live that perfect life. I don't think it's so much that out there anymore. I don't think that's, I think kind of have changed a bit as to what people want in life, you know. So that's what I'm talking about tonight. Just what are you looking for? What is the goals? I know we have children and sometimes you can't focus on all that extra stuff. We got to move on. You know what I mean? I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. So um, just wondering, what do you think? What is the plan? Is it more so now just we gonna make it as long as we make it, and then if we don't last, I mean, I do say that. I say that to a degree. I do say because we don't know. We don't know what's out there for us, or you know, if it don't make it, is this it for me? Long as God keep breathing breath in my body, and I'm gonna keep trying to live, and that's part of living. You know what I'm saying? It's part of living. So, y'all, it's not that deep. It's just a question. What do people think today versus what they used to think when I was growing up. I mean, you did want a career, you did want to go to school, get your education, and all of that. But I think more now today that more so people are wanting more of a career in their education first before thinking about that marriage thing. Like I can pick up that marriage thing a little bit later, and I can understand it. Enjoying life. So I'm going to say again, if you just tuned in, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Mamie. Welcome to the channel. Um, and we're just talking about, what do you think? The question that was posed today was, do people expect their marriages to last 20 and 30 years anymore? Do they? And I was just asking for a shout out for those that has tuned in. Where are you tuning in from? Just asking some opinions. There's no right or wrong answer to that question. There's no, you know, there's no right or wrong. There's no shame. We all got a history. We all got a background. Sometimes we want to share and sometimes we don't. And that's okay. It's okay anyway. I'm here to listen. Like I said, let's talk about it. It ain't it ain't that deep. That I know it may hit some sensitive areas, and that's okay. If you want to talk about it, if you don't, because like I said, this is my second marriage, even though after a lot of years, um, I will say that marriage, my first marriage, it did end. We were young. We were young and didn't really know. I I didn't know anything. I did not know anything. So I had learned as I was going how to deal with some stuff. And he was very young. Now he's living his best life. He's remarried and happy, and I'm remarried and happy. And I wish the best. We friends now, and it's all good. Life is life. Just keep life and keep learning, keep living, keep sharing. Sometimes things don't work, and that's okay because we're learning as we go. And sometimes we jump in a little too fast. And sometimes we jump out a little too fast. And sometimes it took us too long to jump out. But yeah, it's okay. I was just asking a question here today. Like I said, what do people expect? Is marriage even something that is considered? Would you rather just will you shack? Do people want to just shack up with one another now versus marriage? I mean, I've known older people to get together and sometimes they don't even want to. Sometimes it's not even convenient, or because other things that comes into play, maybe your insurances or your benefits or whatever you have going on later on in life, it may not be a good idea to marry. I've seen that happen for people that, because of what they have already going on, or if they have so much. I talked about earlier, talking about when you're more established, and do you want to get a prenup, an agreement before marrying, because is that something that you've considered? We're talking about that. Sometime when you then got a little older and we're well in our ways, or we've already got our houses and cars and your money set up, and that might be something you want to think about, may keep you from marrying again, because unfortunately, some people are out here trying to just get ahead, unfortunately. Yeah, but anyway, I just was on here and wanted to talk to you guys coming on here. And we were just talking about a question, just a little question, and trying to see what your opinion was about marriage, and do people still expect it to last 20 and 30 years, or even more. I mean, like I said, some people, I do know people that have some aunts and uncles in that generation that last 50 and 60 years, and that was amazing, um, to see marriages last that long. But it just, I know they're still last. There are some that's out there that are lasting, many a years. But I'm just wondering. I just wondering. I thought I would come in and get some opinions, what you thought, and see what you were thinking. It just was a question that I wondered with the younger generation. Um, but unfortunately, not too many comments from the younger generation on um, what you think. Do you think forever? That's a big one. I didn't think forever. When I was younger, I didn't think forever. I don't know if I thought forever with my first marriage or my second. My second marriage, I know I wasn't thinking forever, probably because of, some of the past hurts or different things that happened to me. I definitely could not say I thought forever. Um, and forever is a long time. Forever is forever. So I don't know about forever, but um, it is. It is. So I'm just wondering what you thought. And I appreciate everyone for tuning in this evening, and giving your opinions here. I know this was a hard topic. Didn't think it was that bad, y'all. I didn't think people would shy away from the marriage question that much, but I think it's a difficult one for some people. I think it's a difficult, and sometimes justly so, because it's a lot. It can be a lot, but it also can be a great thing too. So, but I guess I'm gonna let you guys go. I guess I'll go ahead and end this live. If just taking a look and see if anybody had any comments, or we talk any questions in here. Um, just thanking you all so much for joining me again. Like I said, if you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great night, you guys. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy yourselves. I hope all is well with everyone. And I guess we'll go ahead and end this live. No one wants to talk about that question. No one wants to really talk about that marriage. I don't know. I think I might have scared some people. Did that question scare you? It's just a simple question. It's a yes or no. Is it out there or no? But yeah. Okay, Tawanda, I see you say your phone went dead. Put it on the charger, girlfriend. Put it on the charger. And yes, you guys have an awesome night. We'll go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe, like, and share. And remember, if you're looking for travel, I got you. Reach out. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Be blessed.